Now, there's so many things that you can buy for your studio, but every now and again, you get something in your studio that you've wanted for a while, and it just changes everything.
Lift up. Stop. You're right. Yeah, just piles of stuff. That's it. There we go. Now we can move this out of the way.
So when I first reached in, I nearly grabbed, like, there was a gap, like, it's not, it's the side of the woofer.
Okay, don't do that. At the bottom is my end here, alright? So we just put it up over here. So lift it all the way up. So it's going vertical.
Okay, you've got no grip because it's on plastic.
Yeah, that's alright, you're good.
Yeah?
Yep, that's fine. Happy times. There we go. It's alive. It was out there for you.
Bro, what?
I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun.
Yeah, bro. Like, I thought I knew bass. It's so crazy. Like, I got accustomed to hearing my speakers how they are. But when I added in this sub, to be honest, when I first added in this sub, I was a little bit underwhelmed. And the reason being is because I was expecting to really notice the sub. But then I realized actually the reason why we spend so much money on an integrated system like this is because you don't want to necessarily notice that this additional speaker's been added, but you just want the speakers to extend. And that's exactly what happened when I first started playing music. The speakers, they just extended lower and there was that feeling. However, because there's controls here, I can set the crossover wherever I want. And I can also make it completely mono or stereo, and then I can set the volume. I set the crossover a bit higher on this, and then I turn the volume up, and my goodness, this thing just took over the show. The low end I'm getting in this room now is incredible. And I've also got the bypass foot switch, so if I want to turn it on and off, then it's so easy to do so. But I'm going to do my best to try and showcase how this sounds. But please forgive me, it's going to be over YouTube. But let's just jump into it. I don't even know if this is translated over YouTube, but my whole body right now is resonating. Like, I don't think you understand. I didn't realize how much I was missing bass. Like, you can sonically hear mid-range, top end. You can even feel those frequencies because our ears are super sensitive. But bass, like, when you get below 120 hertz, you don't want to hear it. And for years, I've been hearing it. But you need to feel it. And my body right now, 50 hertz, I can feel it. Like, I don't know if this is coming across a bit palsy. I hope not. But bruv, oh my days, the low end on this thing is absolutely amazing. Huge thank you to Dale SXPro as well, because I was going to cheap out. I looked at the price of this thing and I was like, there's just no way. I first looked at the stereo subset. Way too expensive for me. And even this one, I looked at it and I said, that much for a subwoofer? Like, oh, Jesus is Lord, bruv. What? How? That's crazy. I could never do that. I need to get like a new computer before I do that. But he was just like, try it. I'll bring it down. He brought it down. He said, when I bring this down, it's not going to want to leave your studio. He wasn't lying. He was not lying. We set it up. It was heavy. This thing was heavy, but Dale had this ingenious technique on how to set it up, which was incredible. Okay, so this is the technique we've got here right there. We're going to try and slide this thing onto this towel and then slide it up underneath there.
This is the way.
Let's do it. This thing is so heavy, it's actually insane.
Oh my goodness. There we go.
That's another point I need to mention. The incredible thing about Amphion is you could buy the 218s or the 115s or the 118s or the 215s or even the 125A, and you'll have an incredible speaker that you can do your job on. Like, I've delivered mixes to labels over and over again, countless times, working on just the 218s. But what's incredible is when you invest in an Amphion satellite monitor, you then have the option, once you grow your skill, once your business grows, or once you just get more income or you start charging more, you have the option to add this subwoofer or the stereo subwoofer. Now, at some point in the future, honestly, don't be surprised if you see I sold this and I bought the stereo subwoofers. As my business grows, as things improve. But that's the point. These speakers can grow with you. It's like buying part of your incredible speaker, knowing that you're going to buy the other part later. And when I got the 218s, subconsciously, I think I always knew I was going to get one of the subwoofers. And today's that day, and I'm so happy I did it. So huge thank you to Dale SXPro for telling me to get this and recommending this to me. I'm so happy I did it cheap out, and I just went all in.